Hello everyone, hi, this is Tumeshwar here and I welcome you to this video. And this video I'm going to discuss about the mistakes which you have been doing almost all the time since your childhood. And today's mistake I'm going to discuss about the mistakes related to apostrophe S. And please note, it's not apostrophe, it's called apostrophe S. Alright. And this video is going to be common for all the learners, whether you are basic learner, advanced learners, or IELTS TOEFL learners, or preparing for your competitive examinations. For examination aspirants, it can be more important because in competitive examination there is one section called in general English where comes the sentence correction part. So there are some mistakes which can come from your apostrophe S part. Okay, so please continue watching it and get the benefit of it. Okay, so here are some examples. Is it right to say that Happy Teachers Day or Happy Teachers Day? Or is it right to say boys hostel or boys hostel? Is it right to say girls hostel or girls hostel? Or is it right to say Sita's and Geeta's house? Or is it right to say Sita's and Geeta's notebook? Alright, so these are some of the examples of the common mistake which normally you've been doing since your childhood. So let's see them, how to correct them. Okay, before correcting them we should understand that where to use apostrophe S actually. Alright, see, apostrophe S is used to form the possessive of some noun or pronoun. For example, noun can be singular or noun can be plural. For example, we say that Sita's house, and we say that Ram's watch. But in case of plural nouns, there are some nouns which ends with S, or there are some nouns which do not end with S. Whenever there is any noun which ends with S, you just need to add apostrophe after the S letter, and you just need to drop the S part of the apostrophe. For example, it should be then boys hostel. It should not be boys hostel, otherwise it will be just for one boy hostel. But you are required to mention that it is not only one boy hostel but it is all the boys hostel, so you just need to add apostrophe at the last. And in the similar way, where you have to frame the possessive of nouns which do not end with S, you just need to add complete apostrophe S part after the word, like Women's Day. Do not mention Women's Day. Alright, okay, so let's discuss these problems one by one and try to correct them. So the first one is Happy Teachers Day. See guys, this is the common mistake which I have observed in many functions of prestigious schools, colleges and institutes also. And why this is a mistake? Because let me explain you. Because if you look at this word teachers and then you are adding apostrophe S after day, what does it mean? You just think it is only about one teacher, right? But you have lot of teachers, you have organized a specific function for them, and there you cannot just give your regard only for one particular teacher. You are going to give regards for all the teachers, or you have respect for all the teachers, right? So it should be Happy Teachers Day. It should not be Happy Teachers Day. Alright. And the second mistake, as I told you earlier, that boys hostels or girls hostels, you need to add apostrophe after the S. Why? Because these both are plural noun, and you have to frame the possessive of both of these. You are not only going to talk about only one particular boy or only one particular girl hostel, but it is all the boys and girls hostel. Alright, now come to the mistake number 3, that is it right to say Sita's and Geeta's house or not? No. See why this is wrong. Because if Sita and Geeta, if Sita and Geeta have the same house, okay, so we need to use apostrophe S at the later part. For example, it should be Sita and Geeta's house. It should not be like Sita's and Geeta's house. Okay, and we have seen many part in sometime in confectionery stores, and sometime two partners come together and they form a business, and what they do, for example, there are Ram and Shyam, and they have opened a shop, and they gave the name of the shop, that Ram's and Shyam's Bakery. So you know that okay, these two particular noun have one particular connection, so you just need to say Ram and Shyam's Bakery. Alright, do not say Ram's and Shyam Bakery. And next mistake was that, is it right to say Sita's and Geeta's notebook? So this is right. Why? Because you know that if you are talking about two separate thing of two noun, then it is right to say that okay, that Sita's notebook is different and Geeta's notebook is different, then it is right. Okay, so well, these are some of the mistakes, and I hope that these are the mistakes you have been doing since your childhood, and you need to avoid these mistakes from your mindset, and and you need to avoid these mistakes from your mindset completely. And okay, apart from this, there are many uses of apostrophe s which I'll be covering in the general English playlist videos. So whenever I'll make a proper video on apostrophe s, there I'll mention all the rules, because in competitive exams, sentence correction is very important part, as I told you earlier. So we need to cover all the rules so that we need to understand this thing as very nicely. Okay, I'll be uploading all the videos related to such kind of mistakes which are there in our subconscious, and which we need to correct actually, because you know, other than fluency and vocabulary, we must be also be very careful, otherwise it will be a very embarrassing moment for us whenever we are doing some small mistakes. Okay, so well, this is enough for the day. Thank you so much. Let's meet you in the next video then. Thank you so much.